Welcome to Curious Caravan. I'm Jason, and with me is my co host Lizette. We're here to take you on a journey to America's most curious, quirky, and downright unforgettable spots.
Yep, so if you're into hidden gems, oddball attractions, and a little nostalgia, you're in the right place. Every episode, we're going to dive into new destinations that'll have you itching to explore, or at least give you a fun story to share.
So buckle up because we're about to take you off the beaten path with some of the weirdest and most wonderful places around. Let's dive right in to Curious Caravan. So, Lizette, do you have your Christmas decorations up yet? I mean, it's almost Thanksgiving.
I don't. I usually decorate for Thanksgiving too. And today we are going to go get a Christmas tree. So I'm excited.
Well, that's exciting. I usually wait. Like for me, Christmas decorations go up the week of Thanksgiving. I usually like having it up like by Thanksgiving, only because it's kind of nice. Like after you've spent time with the family and everything, and you're coming home and you're like, oh, now's the time to like snuggle on the couch with leftovers. Like it's the perfect time to have your Christmas tree all lit up, in my opinion. Just kind of as a nice, cozy evening.
Yeah. I am a big proponent of having the Christmas tree up as long as possible. And I actually end up celebrating Christmas in July.
For me, I can't, like, Christmas time is my favorite time of year. I mean, it's just, there's nothing that beats like Christmas movies, like in the evenings and like the whole lead up. And for me, I just love it being like the entire month of December. And that's why I try to start it around Thanksgiving because, I'm one of those people though that once Christmas is over and we hit January 1st, like I don't want to see it anymore. So for me, it's like, let's just get it up. Let's enjoy it for a month and then goodbye. I'm not having my Christmas tree up until March.
Oh my goodness. I keep mine up until at least mid-January, if not a little bit longer.
So do you do any traveling for Christmas or is it more of a stay-at-home situation for you?
It's more of a stay-at-home situation, but I have been wanting to travel more for Christmas. I love my family, but I do want to just see some Christmas lights and some cute little Christmas shops and Christmas towns. We don't get snow in Texas, so well, we do. It's just in February, but I want
to. Yeah. I love doing the go get some Starbucks hot chocolate and then just drive around and look at the Christmas lights that everyone puts up. Here in Florida, it's not as cozy because usually it's like 80 degrees, but I like to jack down the AC and have my hot chocolate and pretend that it's icy cold outside as I look at Christmas lights. But no, I love like anything that does Christmas markets and Christmas villages. Truly, I love just being in that kind of environment.
Well, it's a good thing today we're talking about some Christmas stuff, aren't we? You've got a cute
gown. We are. Here on Curious Caravan, we're all about the weird and wonderful. And today we're going to be leaning into the wonderful in terms of off the beaten path. And we're going to be talking about Burnside, Kentucky and Lake Cumberland. May sound random, but let me tell you, this area during Christmas, it is like a Lifetime movie, Hallmark movie. I mean, the ones where that girl from Full House is literally in every single one throughout the entire Christmas season. They really have kept her busy since being DJ Tanner. But if you want to step into one of these places, you have to go to Burnside, Kentucky during Christmas. And
what do they have? Like, what's so cool about Burnside for Christmas?
All right. So they do an entire Christmas island. And this island is like 400 acres. It's on the Cumberland River. And, during the summer, people use it, for like golfing, boating, camping. But starting mid-November, it is silly for Santa. So you love Christmas lights? Seriously, they have this whole drive-through Christmas lights display. So, you can go through the hilly campground area. There's over 83 different holiday displays. They rotate yearly, like the different scenes and everything. But favorites they've done before, like jumping reindeer archway. They do like a steamboat. This year they're doing something new, which I think is really cool. They're doing 100-foot long tunnel that like creates this really cool immersive experience of Christmas lights. And it's going to have a bunch of brand new displays with animation and scenery, like all holiday stuff. it sounds really, it's really, really cool. It's been going on since the 1990s. So it's like a big family affair there.
Oh, wow. So if you have kids, I don't. I'll take my cat instead. This sounds interesting. The fact that they call it an island is so cute, especially being on the river. Do they have like Christmas tree farms? Because I love the smell of a real Christmas tree.
They do have the Heffelfinger Tree Farm, and that's in Somerset nearby. It's a live tree farm. They do pre-cut trees. But what's really cool is if you want to go pick out your tree, you can actually go out in the fields there and cut down your own.
Oh my goodness. It's like a Hallmark movie.
Yes, and they also offer like really cool hay rides in the tree field and hot cocoa and warm cider. I mean, it's like you can make a whole day out of it. But back on the island, they also do a whole Santa village.
Mm-hmm.
So
What's
there's
your
an
fancy
entire
village?
so the Santa village is like a vendor area where basically you can browse and shop for goodies from local small businesses. You can get your Christmas tree ornaments, your home decor. They've got toys. It's like the perfect stocking stuffer
Wow.
place.
And I'm assuming there's a Santa Claus there too.
Oh,
So,
well, of course, the kids absolutely can meet Santa Claus. And there's a ton of other costume characters that are there that you might meet. And apparently the Grinch has been known to make an appearance from time to time. I'm skipping Santa. I'm skipping the Grinch. I'm going straight to the area where they have the concessions because this place, I mean, it is hot chocolate, cookies, homemade treats. I mean, it's everything that you could possibly imagine. And I love me some Christmas cookie. That's all I'm going to say.
same. I want
Are you a
to see the
chocolate
Grinch.
chip?
I'm not a chocolate chip. I'm the crazy person that loves a good oatmeal raisin.
Oh, my mother makes the most amazing oatmeal raisin cookies. And the way she does it is they're not like the chewy kind, they're the crispy kind. And they're like so crispy and good. My mom makes them for my dad every year, but I usually hijack a bag of them. But yes, I'm all about the oatmeal. I am a sugar cookie person. My mom makes me sugar cookies every year, and they have this almond frosting on them that are absolutely amazing. So that's my jam. But I'm all about getting some down old good home cooking from Kentucky. Let me tell you, you know that they do it right. Now, they also on Christmas Island, they do a 5K, a Jingle Bell run every year. Listen, the only way you're going to get me to run a 5K is if there is a plate of Christmas cookies at the end of the finish line, because I am not going to be doing that on my own. But on the second Saturday of December, their whole like car path ends up turning into the race course for the runners and walkers. And so it's really cool. You get to do like this really fun Christmas themed 5K. You get to like run through the different Christmas lights and displays, and people like wear costumes, like they'll dress up as Christmas trees or deck themselves out in Christmas lights or holiday EJs. And there's different prizes for like who wins the race, but also for costumes. So it's kind of like a fun thing. So if you're like in the area and you're like, I want to go to Christmas Island, but I also want to get a workout. I mean, hey, do the 5K.
I've actually run one of those Christmas 5Ks in Dallas. Would I do it again? Maybe. I might, but I definitely would wear those inflatable, where they're running and then inflatable something. Maybe it's Santa Claus, maybe it's a reindeer. I don't know, but I would wear it. I think it's so festive and so fun.
See myself, rocking out like in some, Grinch themed PJs or something like that. Like I could see myself doing it depending on the weather. But, what's even better about going to Christmas Island though is you don't have to pay per person. It's by car. So pile up everybody into the SUV and head in. But it runs all the way through December 31st. So if you haven't had your fill of Christmas, you can still continue to enjoy Christmas after the fact. But in Somerset, Kentucky, the Summer Splash Water Park turns into Tiki's Winter Wonderland. And that's from November to early February. And it has their outdoor area that has turns into an ice skating pond. They put up Christmas lights. You can enjoy hot chocolate, and then they serve up, regular, food that you can enjoy as well. But they put up fire pits around it so you can snuggle in and enjoy the weather and the ice skating, but not completely get frozen. And they also do some really fun local vendors show up. So you can get holiday gifts and, baked goods. And again, I am all about the baked goods. So anything, I'll ice skate for baked goods. Ice skating for cookies. I'm on it.
Honestly, that does feel like the hallmark in a making just with it. You're like, oh, I'm a corporate girly going back to the small town to find out that the local tree farmer is the love of my life. We're going to go ice skating.
Oh, I know. Now, speaking of Christmas movies and that whole
Yes.
Hallmark theme, I love that they also have an old timey theater from 1922 called the Virginia in
Oh my
Somerset.
gosh. That's
And
beautiful, though.
it shows off like classic movies, and they'd sometimes do like live music. But during the holidays, they show off classic Christmas movies like It's a Wonderful Life and Miracle on 34th Street. And they do really fun like seasonal concerts there. And it's all in this boutique retro theater. So if you're someone who really loves like that retro, go to the movies kind of feel, and you want to like get some fun Christmas movies in, like the Virginia is absolutely the place to try.
I would just go watch the It's a Wonderful Life. That's one of my top favorite movies. So the fact that they show that, I just hope all the children cherish it as much as I did growing up.
It's a good one. I am more of a Muppets Christmas Carol person.
I'm sure they
You
showed
know,
that one too.
I'm just saying. Also, if you love Christmas parades, Christmas parades, Somerset and Burnside go all out. They do two holiday parades in one weekend, in the first weekend of December. And what's really cool is it kind of kicks off with the Burnside parade on Friday. And they do, throwing candy. They do all different kinds of themes. And then on Saturday, the Somerset Christmas parade kicks in. And that is all with floats during the historic downtown. They go around the Fountain Square. And, in the past, they've done really cool themes like A Christmas in Whoville and like Christmas movies on parade. So if you're looking for like a full Christmas parade weekend, like Burnside and Somerset, like really put on a show.
The themes are what make Christmas. I feel like you could go Whoville, you could go It's a Wonderful Life, kind of like Film Noir. I can never say that word, so don't judge me for saying that. Or
Well,
whatever it may be.
well, our local Amish community here in Sarasota, Florida, they always do a Christmas parade on Christmas Day. And it's like the most cute thing because they all like come out with their buggies and they're all decorated and they do this like, little Amish Christmas parade. It's the most charming, cute thing to do on a Christmas afternoon.
That
So,
is such a cute tradition. I didn't know they had such an Amish community in Florida.
oh, we have a big Amish community here in Florida. So it's really cool how they kind of celebrate. So yeah, but also continuing. I mean, I told you this place was like a Hallmark Christmas movie.
Yeah.
You have to go if you're in that area to Bear Wallow Farms Christmas Fest.
Mhm.
They
What's that?
okay. So you get everything from light displays again, hay rides in tunnels. There are fields of Christmas trees that have all been decorated. You've got the Bear Ridge Mountain Tube Slide, a bee train. They've got apple blasters, a petting zoo, and Santa shows up. So, I mean, it is like a whole Christmas shebang. And, listen, as I said, you throw food in there, I'm there. I mean, tube slide, great. Santa photo op, wonderful. But man, they have got something like waffle fries smothered in pulled pork and cheese.
Oh my God,
And
that sounds so good.
add in, they have holiday themed peppermint bark and they do s'mores milkshakes. I mean, I might as well throw my scale away.
I was
going
gonna
there
say, I'm
because
not counting any calories. I'm just going. I'm going all in, all out. Oh, there are some good Texas traditions if you ever needed them for Christmas, and I am happy to switch it up.
I'm about to start some Kentucky
Yeah,
Christmas
I was gonna
traditions
say.
because Bear Wallow Farms, hey, we're coming. We're coming for the waffle fries. We're coming from the Santa Claus. We're coming for the luminous trees. We're coming for all of it. The peppermint bark, put a plate aside. Lizette and Jason are on their way. Live on the ground at Bear Wallow Farms. Yes. So you remember that movie and book, The Polar Express?
Oh, yes. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a little creeped out by the kind of animation of it. I did watch it a million times, but it did scare me just a tad.
Well, let's not focus on that part of it. I mean, maybe the animation was a little wonky. It kind of fits into the whole weird and wonderful theme. Let's focus on the classic book. The book,
Yes.
which is very charming and maybe not so scary. Stearns, Kentucky, they do their own Polar Express train ride. So you can actually get on a train and it goes along the historic Big South Fork Scenic Railway, and you get to experience the whole book. So a conductor reads the Polar Express. You can enjoy hot chocolate. You can enjoy cookies. And then you go and visit the North Pole, and Santa will be there. And he comes and rides the train with you back.
That's incredible. That is what I would go for. I love a train ride. I don't think I'd be scared because there's no animation there. As a full-grown adult, but that's
I know. I don't know if they would let us on without.
No, that's true. What if I bring Peanut and she's my child? Maybe.
Listen, we promise we're just here for the Polar Express and Christmas cookies. Like, we're just big children at heart. Can we please ride? I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll just I'll take my nephew. I'll be like, listen, I know you're coming. I at least have my nephew. He's 8. I can use him as a pawn to get on the Polar Express.
He's your ticket in.
Exactly. But no, I'm telling you, when I found out about Burnside, Kentucky, and all of the charming stuff that they do for Christmas, I mean, it shot up to like number 1 on my visit list. I love these small towns and I love off the beaten places. And for me, this seems like, if you love Christmas, if you're a Christmas junkie, Burnside,
this is it.
Lake Cumberland, Somerset, this area, make it.
It doesn't.
On
it
your
doesn't
Christmas
get enough.
list.
I want more of it, is what I'm hearing. I feel like we just need to take a little trip during Christmas and go check it out ourselves and give a full review.
Well, you know what? I agree. And I think, Christmas road trip. And I think other people, you know what? Put it on your list. Look up Burnside. Look up the Christmas Island. It is honestly a place to go. But I actually, Lizette, I think we both have to get going on our Christmas list soon. So I hope you all enjoyed this little holiday edition of Curious Caravan, and check out Burnside, Kentucky. We'd also love, to hear what your favorite holiday traditions are. So
definitely.
Until next time.
Thanks for joining us on this adventure. We hope you enjoyed the journey as much as we did.
Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review Curious Caravan on your favorite podcast platform. It helps more curious minds like you find us.
And if you're hungry for more weird and wonderful travel, follow us on social for extra content and behind-the-scenes sneak peeks.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep being curious, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Curious Caravan.